Hello! Welcome to the Outfits of Doctor Who quiz, and obviously, I'm your host, because there's no one else in the room. I've never done anything like this before, so naturally I'm a little bit nervous, because, I really hope you guys don't shout at me. So the round for today will be focused entirely on the classic era, except for the final question. That will be focused on John Hurt's War Doctor. So, just a matter of transparency. It's 9 questions, and I didn't want to leave the War Doctor out at future rounds. So, if you guys are ready, I'll explain the rules. There are really no rules. Might as well just grab a pen and paper and write your answer down, or write it down on your phone or on a notepad as we go along. There's no prizes here. I don't have a budget. So, we'll just have a bit of fun. And as well as that, one of the most important factors of this is to raise awareness for charities. And that'll be in the intermission between me asking the question and me announcing the answers as well. So I'll be doing all the questions first and then the answers later. So if you've ever seen the Chase Extra on the ITV Chase YouTube channel, it's basically like that. Yes, I stole the format. Please don't sue me, ITV. I really like your work. Anyway, pub quiz. That's what it is. It's a pub quiz, really. Let's get to it. After every question I read out, I will give you 5 seconds to write them down. Feel free to participate in the live chat as well. And then I'll move on to the next one. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Well, hopefully you're ready. I can't really tell. So anyway, let's go. Question number 1. What was the name of the hat that the first Doctor occasionally wore? 5 seconds. Question 2. The second Doctor started an on and off trend of the Doctor wearing which clothing item? Question 3. In the story Death to the Daleks, what colour is the piping on the third Doctor's jacket lapels? Question 4. What was unique about the scarf worn by the fourth Doctor in seasons 16 and 17? Question 5. How many stripes did the fifth Doctor have on his second jumper? Question 6. Over the course of his tenure, the sixth Doctor had 3 cravats. What colours and patterns were they? Question 7. The seventh Doctor ditched which iconic piece of his costume in multiple pieces of artwork for the Virgin New Adventures and the TV movie? Question 8. The 8th Doctor's first costume was actually a Halloween costume based upon which historical figure? And finally, question 9. The War Doctor, after his regeneration, adds what to the 8th Doctor's costume? There we go then, all 9 questions. I hope you found them okay and hope they weren't too difficult. I tried to give it a mix of easy and tricky for a bit of variety, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyway, now let's talk about today's chosen charity that I want to just bring awareness to. So today, I would love to give a shout out to a wonderful fundraiser by the lovely team at Wholesome Who Twitter. They have set up a fundraiser this winter to support Amnesty International, the world's leading human rights organisation who fight against injustices worldwide, and as well as that, Mind, the mental health charity who have been doing a lot of fantastic things to keep on helping people who struggle with mental health. For someone like me who has struggled with mental health issues in the past and the present, especially during this current scenario, it resonates a lot with me. But this team here have done something really, really cool. They've made it a real event. So, if you donate £2, then you'll be entered into a raffle where you'll have a chance of getting a star prize of a cameo from either Noel Clarke, Pearl Mackie, or Gareth David Lloyd, entirely of your choice should you win. If you donate £3, then you'll receive a zine which will be released in mid-December. And if you donate £5, then you can choose between either both the raffle entry and the zine, or you can just go all in for free raffle entries and really increase your chances of grabbing that star prize. However, that won't be the only prize up for grabs, but also wonderful pieces of artwork will be there as well, as you can see here, with a chance of winning an art print as a commission. There is a lot of good stuff for many absolutely talented individuals that make it well worth your donation. Honestly, it is such a good fundraiser, and the money is going to such good and worthy causes. If you have the funds and the ability, please feel free to consider donating, as it would mean a lot to the team, as it would to me. They have put in a lot of effort into this out of the goodness of their hearts. Absolutely well done to Wholesome Who. The donation link is in the video description below and in the pinned comment. They have reached and surpassed their initial target, thank goodness, but let's try and push it as high as possible. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get back to the quiz. Okie dokie, so answer time. Now, if you got the question right, then award yourself 1 point. If you got it wrong, no point. Sorry, no consolation prizes here. In fact, there's not even a prize again. I don't know why I keep saying that, because I have no budget whatsoever for this. Just personal pride. We'll say personal pride. That will be your prize. Anyway, let's go. So, question 1 was, what was the name of the hat that the first Doctor occasionally wore? And that was the Astrakhan. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced that. If somebody knows the right pronunciation, then feel free to correct me, but I'll just say Astrakhan. And that was first seen in An Unearthly Child. Question 2. The second Doctor started an on and off trend of the Doctor wearing which clothing item? And that would be bow tie. So of course many Doctors have worn bow ties over the years. So obviously we had the second Doctor, he started it off. But the third Doctor also wore bow ties. I do feel like that is a very underrated part of his costume. It's not really brought up as much. But obviously the 11th Doctor wore bow ties. The 10th Doctor wore bow ties when it came to these fancy outfits. And as well as that, the 13th Doctor has worn a bow tie in Spyfall. Dom. Good lord. Anyway. Let's move on. Question 3. In the story Death to the Daleks, what colour is the piping on the third Doctor's jacket lapels? And this one he wore a very, very cool outfit. And the answer is indeed red. Question 4. What was unique about the scarf worn by the fourth Doctor in his seasons 16 and 17? And the thing is, that was actually his first 2 scarves sewn together. So that was his first scarf seen in season 12 and the substitute scarf. So they were combined to make this very gigantic super scarf. It's really, really cool. Question 5. How many stripes did the 5th Doctor have on his second jumper? So of course his original jumper was replaced after Warriors from the Deep. I assume in universe it got a bit too damaged after that story. And so instead, he had this new jumper, which had a grand total of 4 stripes on it. So he had 2 going upwards, and then 2 across at the bottom. Question 6. Over the course of his tenure, the 6th Doctor had 3 cravats. What colours and patterns were they? So, his first cravat was seen in from the Twin Dilemma onwards, up till the Mysterious Planet. And that was blue with white polka dots. The second one he had was red with white polka dots, and that's seen frequently in Mind Warp, and as well as the trial sections of Trial of a Time Lord as a whole. And finally, he had the yellow cravat with stars on it, and that was seen in Terror of the Vervoids. Question 7. The 7th Doctor ditched which iconic piece of his costume for the Virgin New Adventures and the TV movie? And that was, of course, his wonderful question mark jumper. It's a shame that. It's a very nice jumper, but also very ugly, depending on your point of view. But, personally, I don't mind it, and he just kind of matured up a bit in his dress sense after that, so fair play, fair play. Also, I'm not sure the question mark jumper would have gone terribly well on American television, because they were definitely looking to reboot Doctor Who there. So it's kind of smart that they decided to make him look a bit smarter. Question 8. The 8th Doctor's first costume was actually a Halloween costume based on which historical figure? And that was Wild Bill Hickok. And finally, the War Doctor, after his regeneration, adds what to the 8th Doctor's costume? And the answer is a bandolier. And we'll be finding out more about what happened in those events in the upcoming box set, The War Doctor Begins by Big Finish. No, I was not paid to say that. It's just the only thing I can think of. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the little quiz today, and of course I'll be back on Saturday for the first rounds on the modern Doctors. So that will be the RTD era. So, hope you'll enjoy it then. So until next time, see ya, and do feel free to let me know what you thought of the quiz, and if you want any more rounds or anything like that. So, yeah, take care. Bye.